This crazy Bible connection will give you goosebumps. So in Numbers 16, 4 guys come to Moses and Aaron named Korah, Dathan, Abiram, and On, and they bring 250 famous men to argue against the authority of Moses and Aaron. After crying out to God, Moses speaks to Korah, the leader of this whole rebellion, and he says, here's what's going to happen. Tomorrow, we'll take our incense censers, and you and your whole group will also take censers, and we'll see who the Lord has chosen. By the way, Korah was a Levite, and he was given the privilege of serving in the tabernacle. The next day, Korah gathers all these people against the door of the tabernacle. Moses cries out to God, and he tells the people, if these men all die in a normal way, then the Lord hath not chosen us. But if the earth does a new thing and swallows them up and they all die, then you will know that these men have provoked the Lord, and that we are the ones that he has chosen. Moses cries out to the people, depart, I pray you, from the tents of these wicked men, and the earth opens up and swallows them whole. That's not the end of the story, though. In Numbers chapter 26, we read the children of Korah died not. They survived. Then in 1 Chronicles 9, we read that the Korahites were over the work of the service, keeper of the gates of the tabernacle, and their fathers, being over the host of the Lord, were keepers of the entry. The children of Korah survived and became porters, doorkeepers in the tabernacle. Now this is where it gets crazy. If we turn to Psalm 84, the title says, a psalm for the sons of Korah. This word for is a Hebrew prefix used often to mean of, as in Le David, a psalm of David, meaning this passage could very well have been written by the sons of Korah themselves. Verse number 4 says, blessed are they that dwell in thy house, they will be still praising thee. Selah. They're going to do.
You know why Christians are able to lie to themselves? Lie to other people? Shit, I messed it up. Because they lie to themselves. That was supposed to go the other way around. Okay, so this guy is reading from Numbers. And if you was with us when we do our What's Wrong with the Bible on Tuesdays, our lives, you can go into my Facebook and you can find the one we did on Numbers 16. And we discussed this aspect of it. Go to my playlist on YouTube. And the fact of the matter is, we discussed the fact that it says, which he did not read, that Korah, his wife, his children, all of those who were associated with him, and all of his possessions were swallowed. But then later on in Numbers, the Bible says that all the children didn't die. What Bible readers and Bible believers cannot seem to grasp is that that is a contradiction. You cannot say all his children in one instance died, and then later on say, well, not all of them died, because we need the story to happen. So because we know that there are people who are walking around today in the time frame of the 800 BCE that are claiming to be the descendants of Korah, we have to kind of go ahead and write them back into the Bible. And so they wrote them back in the Bible by just later on, after you've read 10 more chapters and you've forgotten that it said all of Korah's children died. All of those who were associated with Korah died, meaning everybody in his lineage dead. That then you're going to write in that, so no, some of them survived because we got some people right here and we got to satisfy the political agenda of those who are sitting right here. But the thing about it is, Christians read these stories with blinders on. Even when they recognize and they can see that the story is a contradiction, he still puts the blinders on to accept that it's okay for the Bible to have lied when it said all of them had died, to now saying that there were some that stayed alive. That your God is inept in communicating correctly what actually happened. If they wanted this to happen, they should have changed the Korah story to say that all of Korah's children, save his son, whatever, moved away from his father. And then in that way, you can have the children of Korah still there without invalidating your God. Because this is just a pure invalidation of the words of your God. It's supposed to be inerrant. How can it be when in Psalms and Chronicles it's talking about these people, but in Numbers they all died? You really have to do the mental gymnastics and just lie to yourself to do that. So all you Christians, I want y'all to go look in the mirror, square up your face, look deeply into your own eyes, and just say to yourself, I'm a lying ass liar. And always remember, you have to free yourself to be yourself, because your greatness is non-negotiable. Good journey, good vibrations.